I feel like it shouldn't be said period, but I'm not offended or bothered by it, and I get it, and it doesn't make me feel like it's any more okay for me to say it.
See, but you have good sense. And
Right.
and you have enough like emotional intelligence to realize it is, you know what I'm saying, it is
Just,
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like in my grandmother's lifetime, the shit she's seen with her own eyes, you know what I'm saying, growing up in Alabama is like, damn, that shit makes me even feel like an idiot saying nigga around white people, you know what I'm saying, it makes me like damn, like I know it's it because it's in my, you know what I'm saying? The way, but I'm like, damn, like, makes me feel like now I gotta do better. Somebody gotta do better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we getting to. Then this is fucked up. Like,
it's yeah.
I maybe just came in, so I gotta digest. I don't think my feelings are gonna change about this by Tuesday. I don't think there's any. But like, I'll digest it. We'll come back to this because we were just talking about white kids saying the word. Like I don't say the F word. I think I gotta
Right.
I'm gonna say neighbor instead. Like, so like I say maggot. I'm gonna say neighbor. We're gonna cleanse a little bit. Like I know some shit, but shit like this makes me like, nah. See, you gotta be different. Like this is not the way. This is not wavy.
No.
So we were talking about white kids saying neighbor at Kendrick Lamar concerts
And Drake concerts.
So we'll get back to this again. We'll go back over it. And with this Chris Rock thing specifically, and I'll move off of it for now. But
Digest.
See, that's another thing. We get this shit so fast. We get this
Tons of information all at
right,
once. Like if you want to go through, if you want to sit online and look up traumatic fucking news events, you could literally do it all day, every day.
Yeah.
You could take in as much
like Netflix, like suggested for you,
bullshit as you want to.
You could take in that same way with information and.
But it could be negative.
See, that's what I'm saying. That Louis C.K. joke, or whatever that was, I don't think it was a joke, but if he says it, that's whatever.
He is a joke. But
what Louis C.K. said was probably fucking hilarious to someone. Like, and I feel like even this guy, like, it wasn't fault. Like, if Chris Rock, it wasn't laughing out loud funny, but see, this shit I think is actually funny can be said in a room full of 30.
Right.
And the overall can, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is about right.
Not like hitting two people.
Not like someone thinks like someone will like
right.
it. So, you know, and out of 1 million people, if 80 people are laughing, like that's not, yeah, you fucked up, bro. Like, that's not a good 80. It's not always everything, and maybe this could be our their way of getting us to know about the show.
You need to hit like, I don't know, 70?
A nice percentage. Like, it can't be baseball numbers. You can't be 4 out of 10 with jokes, or you was fucking trash.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have a home run in your. How many times are you averaging? I gotta call Harry. How many times? Like, comedy's like baseball. Like, you gotta. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You gotta hit or maybe like football. Like, you gotta have high numbers. You
just gotta get. You did.
That will
grades.
That is like you're ejected out of the game. No, like that's like, all right, no, there's rules to this shit. You took it. That was way out of the gray area.
Yeah,
that was
done.
That was in the white. I don't know, man.
He threw the bat.
Yeah, in fact, like. The pitcher charged the plate, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, this is fucked up. Like, I don't know. It ain't really no. And with comedy, like shows like The Simpsons, and shows like The Simpsons, their way of getting the shit off. I love that way of in comedy. Like, I love that it makes you think, like, oh shit, that's crazy. Or, you know what I'm saying? And the way they make fun of things and they go about it 360.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, The Simpsons. And it's a fucking cartoon, so it softens everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they just make fun of everything.
Right. But I think it's to a point where it's like, damn, they can't even help. Like, no, seriously, like, it's some shit is like, we're at that. And I got an announcement, I guess, at the end of this show.
Okay.
So I guess.
Save it? All right.
Yeah, I'll save it. But, we're at that blackout stage, but you know what? And do you have your cellular device on you?
I do.
Okay, thank you. I want you to look up H.G. Wells, the predictions I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
There's you know, he's an author, but there's people that I feel like it's weird that they predicted this, right? Like, it's weird that people were like, yo, when, like, social media, like, the older people, they're like, those phones are no good. Like, and you're like, go ahead, stop it. Like, don't be ridiculous. You know? And then, like you were saying, like, you can take in the good shit.
Right.
You can take it in. But I could see how, like, this doesn't get any better. Like, this doesn't get any...
Going downhill.
Yeah, like, the ceiling is getting lower and lower, and I'm like, we're running out of it. Like, this fucking sea is parted. Like, anyway, H.G. Wells. What's the one about social media? I believe it's the second prediction.
Wireless communication.
Wireless communication. Yeah, start with that one, and then. Oh.
You said and then.
Oh no, go ahead. No, it's fine. My bad.
And then.
Can we do that?
Hadda. That wasn't real similar. Anyways, wireless communication. In Wells's alternate reality novel, Men Like Gods, 1923, people communicate exclusively with wireless...
By the way, I'm sorry. I love you.
This
and you're
is
great. No, I have to.
One sentence.
No, I have to. You know why? You're the kid. If you you can call on you to read out loud in class, and you're like, boom. Me, I was like, wait, what? What do you want me to? So I want to salute your. You being on the spot by interrupting you. Now please go ahead. I'll shut up.
You know I have to start over now.
No, you don't. Just read the last line. Oh, did I fuck? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm the reader here.
I know. That's why. I'm an asshole. That's why I got kicked out of class all the time. Go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna go again. In Wells' alternate reality novel, Men Like Gods, 1923, people communicate exclusively with wireless systems that employ a kind of commingling of voicemail and email-like properties.
But see, my bad. I didn't mean to fuck up your shit. But yeah, see, you should have predicted that I was an asshole.
Wait. When did he make these predictions?
Did he die in 1944?
I'm gonna tell you.
We got my bad.
Born in 1866. Scanning. I'm not gonna read all this shit. My voice is kind of raspy. In his 1914 novel, The World Set Free, Wells envisioned atomic bombs. His 1898 novel, The War of Gods, 1933. That one was in 1923. He made another one, 1969. Anyways. Excuse me, 1901. What was the other one you wanted me to read?
I believe it was number 6 on that list. And I won't interrupt you one time.
Okay. Oh, it's a long one. Okay. The World Wide Web. In 1937, the writer laid out a vision for something he called the Permanent World Encyclopedia, which was published as an essay and later in the book World Brain. A great number of workers would be engaged perpetually in perfecting this index of human knowledge and keeping it up to date, he wrote in the essay. Further, he added that it will be made accessible to every individual. It need not be concentrated in any one single place. It can be reproduced exactly and fully in Peru, China, Iceland, Central Africa. In case you haven't already guessed, the living example of this World Wide Web prediction of Wells is what we call Wikipedia, Google, or the internet as a whole.
Now, he knew that things were going to go too far. And like
with just information.
The 30s, right? The 30s and 40s with just information. Thank you. Those are great reads, by the way. I appreciate it. You're amazing.
Thanks.
And I would have been let back in class by now. Thank you.
Have a seat.
To apologize in front of you.
And the whole class.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, Lindsay.
Apology accepted.
I appreciate that. What was I saying? Oh, he knew shit was fucked up then, right? So now we're at the point where
nothing existed really.
When it was like we didn't even crack the surface of technology. Right, exactly. Fucking telegraphs was going out. Not that it's like pigeons were still being sent.
Right.
On a regular basis. The post office was booming. You know what I'm saying? So now we're at the point where scientists are like, yo, we need to slow down on this AI thing. Like we need to like, all right, like things are getting too fucked up.
The bad part about that is like there's not a whole group that's everyone is not willing to stop. Like other people are information hungry, so they're even if we were like, okay, we're going too far, AI will take over 100%. If we continue, somebody's gonna be like, have to see it.
That's gonna be the scary shit, right? If they say like, all right,
so if there are a bunch of fucking
like
scientists
fucking bombs, like
saying, right. That maybe we should slow down a little bit. There's other ones like,
there's big money in. Yeah.
We can get ahead.
See, this is where
this is a little scary.
That's why the box is open. Like Pandora's box is open, and shit's fucked up. I wonder if we can put a wall around it. Can we put a wall around the box?
Oh God.
Yeah, since this is the area we're in the fuck shit section of the gray area. So we might as well get into the wall. This was another one I saw.
Twitter.
Trending on Twitter. See, that's the shit about the internet. Just when you want to be like, stay off social media, like there's some crazy shit happening that is right there. The information is right there at your disposal.
That's why I'm glad
real dollars being affected.
Not even just that, just information. Like, what if, like, you get back to the wall situation, but like the movie last night, Birdcage. That's why I felt like, oh my bad. I got my bird cage is open. That's why I felt like, I love that type of shit because I feel like, all right, if the world ends, like, at least these movies, they thought about this, what would be kind of like, I kind of just mimic them. Like, hopefully this shit works out. Yeah. The Book of Eli, and like, that was one thing. He was actually blind. Spoiler alert. Sandra Bullock, with the mask on, I'm like, oh shit! If you could teach a 5-year-old, that should be alright. Like I'm like, hopefully by the time this shit happens, I'll be the drunk man drinking in the second aisle, like being loud as fuck.
Like don't let nobody into this motherfucker. Playing my Drake vinyls that I got. I can still bump. That's
that's how they find us every time.
But see now.